sitting and waiting.
Apex smoked out of library. Suddenly ZywOo's gonna feel like he is too exposed, so understandably dropping towards pit. His dualies, they go down with nothing. FaZe from inside of the site dropped out. We do get Apex with a wonderful peek out from library with a player breathing down his back in Brokey. He gets out and ahead of the hit.
Looking for a timing on this smoke. It could be his head. It is. He gets domed by Brokey.
Oh, good trade back from Spinks though, frozen into the clutch in the first round of the grand finals. And he tucks it in. And they've lost track of him, but there's two of them. And they're both fully health, and they've both hit hard so far this event night. Gush! Glock up close! Falls to the hands of Spinks. It's Vitality with CT pistol.
Yeah, there's the number 2 on
New stars. FaZe falling back, done after the one. Speaking of Frozen, he does get his kill, and Apex doesn't for FaZe to get this done, but there will be a Molly front sight, which means Spinks can just stay locked in. And Apex buying a lot of time before that one goes down. They're gonna have to charge through it. Rain down to just measly points of health, and Spinks is a single kill. Remember, 10 health here for Apex. If he wants to charge down this bomb, it's little bits of HP, and he can't stop it. So we've got a force buy bomb down post plant for FaZe, and they're not able to get off site. Kerrigan trades right back, and ZywOo's up next. There to take them both down. His SMG succeeds, but it's a costly conversion for Vitality.
It is, yeah, that's a clutch for Vitality, but as you mentioned,
who casts the greatest shadow for this squad, and now he's just tucked down behind box. They get really deep before any CT starts to try and pull them back. Beautiful delay here, and one player out gets called, but they do clear 2, then 3. Frozen's double, but the smoke comes up, and now Frozen stuck inside sight, goes for the bomb plant, gun comes out. There's a gap on the side of this, I think. ZywOo presses alongside, sure enough, just coming out and catching Frozen on timing.
Yeah, that was brave. They couldn't go through.
You know, that'll now be Rops in this instance, in this head-to-head, who's on the other side from the front line. Flames onto Frozen to kick it off, and good grenade damage as well. There's a little bit of a chase here from Kerrigan. He has found timing that could very well catch a half-health Flames off guard. Yes, Kerrigan wastes no time getting into the site. Brokey, instant headshot. Just like that, B-site crumbles.
Yeah, that's it. That's an off-game plan play out of Kerrigan. Just heads up. Decided to make the...
Apex again looking to support Flames in the back site, but dies to the smoke spam. Flames looking to carve a player off the top, but it's just the pit push first. Kerrigan on smoke, gets himself a second. I mean, he's off to the races. 6-3 start.
That's something really smart that FaZe do. Everybody is playing off the coffin smoke in the exact same way right now. We saw what ZywOo did from that position. This is so key, that FaZe. They jumped up for a second, but they didn't commit over like you would in CSGO. Oh my god, they're trying it again, but guns out this time? Yeah. They're just more careful.
ZywOo will miss a shot, and Spinks is instantly dead. But Mezzi's position with this SMG, he can just peek off the side of it. No second kill out of him. ZywOo in the pocket, the most dangerous man in the server, and Apex has come through already. Missed quick scope, desperate bomb plant. ZywOo's burning.
That's big.
Almost dead, 4 health left, all he has to work with. We're gonna get a slow wrap as Rops looks for the impact, and ZywOo, he can sense him, but he can't see him. Rops comes wide, gets the clear, and now the last CT's slow to the approach. Flamesy off of middle, both of these T's for FaZe in the pocket.
He can give him full info, at least.
It's gonna have to be sick headshots coming out of Flames here. A close approach. The lead is on the line. FaZe tie it. Tried to test Apex, but now it's versus ZywOo. Kerrigan.
He's finding all the timings right now.
And he's able to jump into the arch. Perfect space creation here from Kerrigan. He has this CT player scrambled. Suddenly, Apex versus Kerrigan and Spawn. I mean,
they're looking for him now. His team wasn't ready to exec, but he's broken apart the structure a little bit.
He was so fast, but as is Spinks getting back into his slot towards this A site, if they think they can just overwhelm, the numbers are here for the defense. Mezzi pulling Rain off of the approach. Now, half of the pack still stays back, but Rops will hold the front line. And it's man advantage CTs for now, but it's delayed.
Yeah, they need to be prudent about their rotations and still get information, and they do that, but Brokey trades back.
They're going to have to throw caution to the wind, and this will bring them straight to the crosshair of Flames. This should be an easy pushover. Sure enough, bomb hits the deck. Second one's dead. The dinks set him up.
I mean, I love that he's had so many good rounds like this, but
this feels like it's FaZe walking into the meat grinder. But there's a chance for Rain to bring it back. A duel that he loses. Spinks ready for another, but Brokey gets the better of him. It's a single man advantage, but it's 20 seconds. Dire straits. And Apex remains in sight as Mezzi looks to hold the line. Broky's fixated on him. He hit him through the wall. Mezzi's damaged.
Again?
Broky, 2 shots through the wall
Again?
and another on the site. Just like that, the Opper makes the difference. But the round's not over. We've got Vitality nearby. Vitality press through, spotted out. Broky's in the open. Down he goes to his counterpart. No way Kerrigan can do this again. He shoots, and ZywOo closes.
Another clutch. Any risky plays that FaZe want to try to do.
But it's both sides of the brackets to get pinched, and then Apex comes around and clears the board. It's a bat. ZywOo survives it. Oh God, they're just gonna keep pushing forward, and Mezzi, easy pickings for the double. Now he's starting to miss, and with those first misses, at least Frozen gets in. He left the door open for the FaZe push. Broky and Frozen again in the 2vx. Final round of the half, and the nades are fantastic. Broky blown to smithereens, and the new kid on the block waited a long time to put on this jersey. Mac 10 in hand, softened up by Apex. He can sense him. And he has certainly softened him up. You can see the desperation of Frozen as he hides into the back of the bomb site now. Only 10 HP. Nice things coming through from the Mac 10, but it is indeed a resurgence from Vitality in this defensive half to get double the round count. Rain loses his line of sight. Broky's ready to push through. FaZe gotta do something crazy. And losing Rain in the bomb site, all of a sudden losing the little runway they had to work with. Frozen does manage to catch one on the CT cross. And then Rops wins his duel versus the Lurk on A.
Wait a second.
Broky's going over Coffins. Oh! Broky just like that.
He sets it up.
Flames peeking deep, and they didn't see him. Robs now holds the door, and it's Flames just like that to bring it back to the 1v1. It's Flames versus Frozen. And he's on top of the bomb, halfway there already. He comes off of it because he hears the footsteps. This is a song of ice and fire, and Flames goes back around to CT. Time on his side. Time decides. It's Flames to get the final lap. Off his position. To evacuate that fast leaves a huge gap for Vitality to just slide straight through. Broky, beautiful lineup, easy does it. Then a peek off of the short side, but that end gets punished. It's Rops in the depths of the site, regaining vision, but losing his head as Flames knocks him out.
Oh man, that's it. That's all they get. They die in lane, they die on sight.
It's great utility pressure, right? The flashbangs coming out from Vitality.
Yeah, it's incredible for them. I'm literally cheering for FaZe just to make this game closer. This is their first rifle in the second half. And it falls completely flat.
CT peek through, and while blind, he goes ahead and slams down another. Nasty on the entry, a jumping AK headshot. They're already up 11-4, and he hits him while in the sky.
You're kidding. You know, I'd feel bad if FaZe didn't get so many.
This time Frozen opens up. We put Apex on a pedestal, but oh no. Oh, it's at least brought back, but Mezzi taking ZywOo out of the round. He's got some slack to pick up beyond it. And is it 18th consecutive?
18th MVP. God. The only player to get MVPs in Vitality's history.
Rain's first multi-kill round of the entire map. Banana gets shut down for once. And Spinks, well, that was 9 against FaZe in the middle of the half. Oh! Just like that! What? Simply the best. On an AK, ZywOo comes in with 3. And it doesn't matter how great you may be, Mezzi trying to put forth his best performance in the Vitality jersey. You will forever be in the shadow of the greatness that is ZywOo. Spinks here to close it. And that is the reality of playing versus Vitality. Every single time you were against the most consistent 4. Easy. This whole time, back B site gets an easy pick off. And he's got support not far away as well. Just staying alive here is excellent. The fact he drops a second player, even better. Frozen suddenly left alone with no
coming to him with prophylaxis from the team where he's
thing on it. goes ahead and
hold on, this is taking way too long.
Spinks. Well, they layer on top of one another, which means he could still do this. Frozen. Oh my God. For FaZe on the cross, well-timed nade, but it doesn't actually blow open the smoke. That one will, and there's a player down here in Mezzi. Oh, nice headshot.
My God, the push forward, the top site.
ZywOo's in the open. Rob sees him, and that's nothing for ZywOo on the A-hold. But a missed Molotov to heaven. Just let Apex take a quick glimpse. We've still got players downstairs, so Flames is going to have to try to find a way up vent. Bomb's ticking quick, and Flames the only kid. Spinks comes out from heaven, gets his. Brokey instant trade from behind the fence. Nice crossfire with Robs there towards Hut.
Oh! Now.
Same path from Rain, though, as last round in front of the red box.
He doesn't see it.
He's going to snip him out. Now, Spinks gets some damage in, but on the reload, he gets pushed. Robs just barrels out of Hut with a teammate, and the Heaven player's dead. Nicely tethered there between Brokey, Robs, and Kerrigan.
Yeah, crank that pace, FaZe.
They thought spraying on the close squeaky smoke was going to be enough to deter it, but FaZe just slip right in with an electric pace here in round 6. Nobody down there.
They aren't
None at all for Vitality.
They don't know that he's crossed and the vent drop happens. Wow. Oh, and no punishment either.
Now it will happen, sure enough.
Okay.
Spinks not going to let Brokey get away.
Forward can cap it, but you hear the flicker of the scope, and the first kill comes down. Kerrigan,
Nice.
2 frags, and they can join hands now with Robs. He's inside of the ramp.
And the rotator's going to have no idea.
He's lurking.
There's no idea for the ramp player. Apex is already dead. Only Flames to come out with more.
How did they pull that off? That's the best round so far called here from Kerrigan with his kills in the mix. This is the perfect balance.
Rob's feeling unstoppable at the moment, and sure enough, he's got the sense, but didn't know which way to look. Too many options, overwhelming Robs.
You're in the right to try to put it on. But this is a round that's actually an anti-eco. Actually, it's an anti-eco. Is this the risk you want to take when you know regular default should win it for you?
You just put an AK in Flames' hands.
Is this going to be a missed call?
Kerrigan starting to pick up the tempo here. CT spotted on the smoke, but we've got a long-range angle here from ZywOo. They lose 2 players outer. FaZe on fire and evening out.
Yeah. More spotted outside. That's massive information. They're going to feel insecure about the fact they don't have lobby.
But it's a deagle with Mezzi to try and hold the cross. ZywOo easily shaves Brokey off at Flames. It's a one and done. So Rain into the clutch. He posts 2 kills in an instant. And with a flash wide, he's got time to play this however he damn well chooses. But ZywOo has been the end-all of so many players.
Yeah.
Emet on A denied.
Inferno wasn't his map, but it's still a great day for Rain. But ZywOo
on vent. So it's going to have to be Apex. It has to be. His support far off. Frozen comes wide. Apex keeps all his health. Flames picks up the upper kill, and Brokey able to answer back in the bomb site. Robs plays on a classic position. Posted above on full display for any kind of a ramp retake, but the CTs aren't coming in. No way! A shot through the doorway. Robs off the top rope. He knows their approach, but until they exit, he can hit them. ZywOo the first. Spinks, it's a beautiful split between the other 2, and Vitality closed the gap. Raindrops make sound, and Mezzi's on high alert. Easy pickup for Mezzi from the corner. Frozen's up next, and he's got his name again. Now the threat of that A hit is real, but in reality, we've got bomb downstairs. And Spinks still committed to inside of lobby. You've got ZywOo in the back corner, peeking wide, swapping bodies, as he does, one after another. And with Decon swung, now the T's know that there's 2 down here. ZywOo's gonna try to close that distance into Brokey.
He's coming for it.
Battle the ops, he shuts the door in his face, holds the trigger, T's cannot get in. You are not allowed to cross this line. No time, no round, we're tied. But it's gonna take time to get onto Silo silently.
Every round, Spinks has learned so much. Apex gets 1 frag. Spinks still goes unnoticed. Everybody's chipping in.
Robs has to activate inside lobby, so now that just reopens the possibility of Spinks, who's it's going to be bombed down outer, and it's going to be Robs in a disastrous utility rumbling around Apex. Kerrigan gets an easy peek into the site. Rain, he'll best Apex. Spinks is stuck in the corner. He's got a teammate inside of the hut, but Flames take some damage. Luckily here for Vitality, it's Robs on only 9 HP. But that 9 health makes a world of difference. Barrel spotted, and ZywOo's still in the mix, and we always say it, as long as ZywOo's alive, then Vitality's chance right there with him. Nade to the wrong mark.
Rop's up top.
He's hiding with his head tucked down, just trying to buy as much time as possible. Both these CTs on the approach with kits, and ZywOo, aware of the possibility, FaZe just down beneath him. Rops, he can't manage. ZywOo looking for yet another clutch. I think a 4th in this series, as Brokey's wounded and just on the deagle. ZywOo trying to press him down, finds his kill, but needs to find the bomb. It comes down to a matter of seconds, but Vitality, sure enough. Now let's see what ZywOo can do. He's leading the charge into the ramp. We've got dual Berettas in the pocket. Brokey shuts him down, but then it gets away from him. He's got a teammate trying to help. Sure enough. Then again, banking on the Rop plays.
And Rain can definitely go from 0 to hero on CT side, but double swing from the pistols. He's dead.
Oh, careful.
Oh man, you're playing
very
fire.
careful.
What? Be careful! Oh, Kerrigan, a taste of his own medicine. The trade back, but that's 2 players left, 1 spotted now.
They can't afford this.
Man.
It's got to be recovered by Rops.
Oh, they were both known inside of hell. Rop's down to 20 HP. They're going to need a savior, and Rops continues to be aggressive.
Brokey's going deep into the lobby to make sure that one's clear. Rops falls down beneath. It's Tech9s and Deagles out of Vitality. It was a chance for FaZe. Apex just playing with him a little bit. Flames has been bested on the 1 of 3 entries, and so suddenly this A site looks rock solid.
Okay, a full denial. No chance here for ZywOo. That's it. This round's been stomped out.
We're towards trophy, so it's a very proactive one here from FaZe. Kerrigan comes into the lobby and gets caught though. Downstairs in sight. Rops using the silo as cover. Brokey, it's a 1-and-done. Rops gets dinked and ZywOo takes his head off. Plenty of time as well for this bomb to go down with a double man advantage. Rain, does he try to press the issue? He had a chance if he wanted to with ZywOo looking the other way, but it feels like far too much of a gamble with Vitality this close to tournament point. He doesn't want to take that risk, and it will cost them.
Oh, like he was on duty right there, but the cross happened. Nobody was back in hell. There was no Brokey holding it with an op. There was no info.
It's going to be a fast one now. Okay.
Will he be able
it away? He's down to 43.
Oh, now they're getting tied up. There's 2 pieces of resources there. The lurk continues to build. Oh, but Brokey, good awareness.
Yeah.
That was good awareness. They had no idea he was out there.
Just wary of the possibility. Kerrigan sits atop the door in a comfortable 5v3. Mezzi's going to clear it.
What?
Is A site open? Because you've got another player wrapping around in heaven. And ZywOo, I mean, it's one thing to lose the 4v5, but this was 3 players left for Vitality.
And they get heaven control.
And a Molotov down into vent, that's going to deter Ross for the time being.
No.
Mezzi gets his.
He keeps going. That pre-clear. That was supposed to be 1 free 1 for Kerrigan. He gets exposed.
A little bit of spam damage on the vent. But Rain, it feels so desperate, and we've already seen FaZe just sulk away from these kinds of retakes because, honestly, keep abusing Rain. Slow series, and he loses his head to flame. And Apex has found a route into the A site just like that, 5v2. Because no matter how hard FaZe tried, and no matter how great they looked at the dawn of CS2, their challenger has stepped forth and stomped them out, not once, but seemingly twice. The bane of Kerrigan's existence, as it felt like they were just gonna run away with CS2. Spinks on full HP, ready inside of main. There is not a damn thing that FaZe can do. Brokey with an auto shotty. It reeks of desperation and the greatness that Vitality bring to the server yet again.